Picture, if you will, that you have created a beautiful landscape filled with trees, grass, bushes, ferns, and it looks gorgeous. However, you may have gone a little bit overboard. Maybe you've added too many foliage instances. Maybe it's hurting your game a little bit. Maybe it's just a little bit too much for your character to navigate through, a little too crowded. How can you go about erasing some of these instances quickly and easy without doing a lot of manual work? Well, that is where the density scaling option for a foliage type comes in. And that's what we're going to be exploring in this video, the foliage scalability system. So between videos here, what I did is I painted some snow out into my landscape, and then I simply went into my FT grass, and I'll just share with you the settings that I applied. The reason I applied snow to my landscape is because if you remember right, wherever we are painting grass, we're automatically painting some different grasses, if you will. So I wanted to automatically, or rather manually, paint this grass onto my snow, even though it's not very realistic looking, to demonstrate this foliage scalability system. All right, so I've got my grass, my SM field grass. I've set the density to be 1 KUU of 50. I set my scale X to be a min of 1 and a max of 5. And then I just simply scaled up my brush and painted some of these instances out here. Now, if I scroll way to the bottom of my foliage types details, we have this checkbox to enable density scaling. Now, we do want to check this on, and it is a good idea to check this on for small foliage types that don't have collision. Things like grass, flowers, ferns, etc. It should be disabled for foliage types with collision, such as trees or maybe rocks, that kind of thing. Now, when this checkbox is checked, what you can do is come under your settings button up here, and under engine scalability settings, we've got foliage settings that we can apply, low, medium, high, epic, cinematic, etc., that will change the quality of our foliage for whichever foliage types we do have this checkbox checked for. So I do have it set for my grass here. So if I come in under engine scalability settings and set this from epic down to high, and then click off of this, it actually reduced the amount of meshes out there. Maybe a little bit hard to tell, but it did reduce it a little bit. Let's try the next setting down. Settings, engine scalability settings. Let's go to medium. Now let me click off of this, and you can see how it reduced it even further. Let's go settings, engine scalability settings, and go to low, and now you can see that they've all disappeared. Now, if I was to uncheck this box, it all comes back. So basically this checkbox, again, is saying, hey, do I want to respect my engine scalability foliage settings? And again, you want to set that to true for the likes of your grass, your ferns, maybe even your bushes, anything you don't want to collide with. This is a real quick and easy means of changing the density of your foliage types out in your level without having to do it by hand. All right, guys, hope you found that one useful. That'll do it all for this video. We will see you in the next one.